Good evening. My name is Ravicka Phillip. I will be delivering the speech, Partial Birth Abortion, The Truth, originally orated on March 11, 1997, by Helen Alvare, Director of Information and Planning of Pro-Life Activities for the Conference of Catholic Bishops. The speech highlights information used by the Conference of Catholic Bishops to make their case against abortion. The Conference of Catholic Bishops has been engaged in an effort to ban partial birth abortion ever since this legislative debate began. All materials distributed to the public and to Congress have been presented here today for the members of the sponsoring committees. With the purpose of providing accurate educational, lobbying, and advertising materials, the NCCB has relied on principally upon the doctors who perform this procedure. Such statements were published in a variety of places, and in these accounts, where doctors were sometimes surprisingly frank about their practices, we learned the detailed steps of an abortion procedure in which children are partially born before being killed. We learned the many reasons these are done, and we were able to begin to estimate the number of these being performed in the United States. As to the reasons these were done, we regularly quoted partial birth abortion provider Dr. Martin Haskell's statement that 80% of those which he performed were purely elective, and the other 20% because the child had a genetic problem. We regularly referred to statements submitted to Congress by Dr. James McMahon, in which he gave reasons as to why he performed partial birth abortion, including youth, depression, and cleft palate. As more newspaper stories were published through the fall of 1996, we gathered more information as to reasons and numbers. This incoming information confirmed earlier trends. Partial birth abortion were being performed on healthy children of healthy mothers, and in numbers far greater than those claimed by various abortion advocacy groups. Our educational and lobbying materials reflected these reports. Another theme featured prominently in our educational materials was the way that proponents of partial birth abortion, were repeating false information and getting away with it in the press. Much of the NCCB's materials, therefore, seek to correct falsehoods, appearing regularly in print and on air. But the distortion from partial birth abortion proponents continued, and recent statements evidenced their new strategies in light of recent revelations greatly embarrassing to them. First, they now claim that earlier statements about reasons and numbers were only intended to address third trimester procedures. A second new strategy. They are now claiming that partial birth abortion performed on healthy children of healthy mothers are irrelevant. Partial birth abortion, they argued, must be reserved for situations where it is the only case for protecting women's health and future fertility. A third strategy. Ignore allegations about knowingly spreading misinformation and attack the Catholic Church. A fourth strategy. Continue to make the case for partial birth abortion on the backs of persons with disabilities. The Conference of Catholic Bishops has participated in many debates regarding various aspects of abortion. But we would be hard-pressed to find one in which the levels of insults and deception have reached such a fever pitch. All we ask as this debate continues is that it proceeds based upon the truth. For the truth about this procedure, the process itself, and its elective nature is all that is needed to make the case for abolishing it. Thank you.